We're back with breaking updates coming in. The High Court has quashed the government order on the criminal case withdrawals. The High Court has set aside a government order that directed the public prosecutors to withdraw 43 criminal cases against individuals accused of serious offences, including rioting and attempted murder. So it's a setback for the Karnataka government. The High Court held that the decision was in violation of Section 321 of the Criminal Procedure Code, which governs the withdrawal of the criminal prosecutions. My colleague Neha Hebbal is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Neha, this is a big setback for the Siddaramaiah government, coming at a time when there was already a lot of politics around the cases being withdrawn. What are the details of what the High Court has said?
Well, that's right, Pratibha. Of course, we've been seeing the manner in which, the government, of course, has been attempting to withdraw several criminal cases for a host of reasons now against many accused. But now you have the Karnataka High Court, of course, that's made it very clear. It said that, these cases cannot be withdrawn. What we also, in fact, know is that nearly about 43 cases, many of these, for very serious offences as well, that the government was trying to withdraw. But now the Karnataka High Court here stepping in, saying that these cases would not be withdrawn. Earlier as well, in the past, we've seen how these matters have turned political, when often you have the BJP, in fact, slamming the then Siddaramaiah government as well for having withdrawn cases against PFI workers and others. The exact details of these cases, of course, right now are still to be put out there by the court. But what we do know, of course, is that, the court here saying this, making it amply clear that these cases would not be withdrawn.
Okay, all right. So, Neha, what are the details of these cases? What do these cases pertain to? Because the BJP has also often accused the Siddaramaiah government of pandering to the vote bank. So it has already been in politics. Now the High Court stepping in and saying that it can't be accepted.
Well, Pratibha, what we do know is the seriousness of these cases. Many of these cases were, in fact, cases of rioting, cases of, in fact, also serious nature here is what the court order reads, as far as attempted murder, rioting and other sections are concerned, is what was invoked in many of these cases, whom they were against, what the exact details of these cases are, what the intent of the government now planning to withdraw these criminal cases against these accused were. All of that is something, of course, that's still a little unclear at this point, and it would come out in due course of time. But the fact is, like you rightly pointed out, we've seen in the past as well, how especially when it comes to cases of rioting or stone pelting or others, it has often turned political.
Yes.
It has often been termed as appeasement to one particular community. This time around, we'll really have to wait and see. But the government, of course, here facing a setback now, not being allowed to withdraw these 43 cases.
Okay, all right. In fact, we have the first political reaction coming in. Ashok Gowda of the BJP joins us on the broadcast. It's a setback for the Siddaramaiah government, Mr. Ashok Gowda, because the High Court has said that these are some serious cases and it can't be set aside.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Ashok Gowda, what's your first reaction to the Karnataka High Court's decision?
Right, absolutely right. We have been saying that when Siddaramaiah was the first term CM during 2013 to 2018, in 2016 we remember that he had withdrawn almost more than 150 cases, releasing 1,650 PFI people, which led to a lot of murders in the coastal Karnataka. In fact, all the activities, illegal or the murder activities which are taking place in the coastal Karnataka are by these PFI people only, which is investigated and which is well known. And when we had told them very clearly not to do such kind of an act where DJLE and KJLE writers were left free, as well as Hubballi writers were left free, BJP has been raising a concern saying that these people are not legally right and ethically right. So these people have to be behind the bars and legal action should be taken on them on all the set IPC parameters.
Okay.
Whereas Congress government does not understand this.
Okay, all right. So the BJP welcomes this decision of the Karnataka High Court. Mr. Ashok Gowda, thank you for joining us. Thanking Neha as well for joining us with those inputs. Big story from Karnataka, political reactions